Welcome to Assessment with the iPad using Socrative, presented by Brenda Morrow. In order to use Socrative, you'll need to download the app in the App Store. Once you do that, you'll have to create a teacher login with your email address and a password. Once you log in, this screen should appear. You now have some options on how to assess your students. You'll also be able to easily see your room number. Now you can start a quiz that you've already saved, use a quick question format, multiple choice, true or false, or short answer, have an exit ticket, or space race, which is a group activity based on a quiz you've already made. You want to make sure that your students also have the Socrative app for students so that they can easily join your classroom and you can use it as a classroom assessment tool. Students will be asked to input your teacher's room number. For example, my classroom number is 149495. Students simply type the number into the room name and they're able to join the classroom. Once you get into the dashboard, you can see your choices. You can start a quiz, do a quick question survey, use exit ticket to assess how the lesson went or is going, use space race if you've created a quiz. It's a game with group play, and you can also manage your quizzes. The nice thing about Socrative or Socrative is it easily walks you through every activity that you choose. Exit ticket is a great way to see how well your students understood the material that you taught in class today. The exit ticket consists of 3 questions. How well did they understand today's materials? What did they learn today in class? And a question of your own choosing. Here's an example of the 3 possible exit ticket choices. This is what the teacher would see after a student has responded to the 3 exit ticket questions. If you decide to use the quick question option, you're not typing in a quiz or typing questions, but you're simply asking your kids either a multiple choice question, a true, false, or a short answer, and getting a response. If you decide to choose the multiple choice quick question option, students' answers would be displayed on your screen next to the choice that they've made. An easy way to see who chose what as their answers. Here is what the true-false responses may look like if you decide to use this option with your students. With the short answer option for quick question, you get to decide on the question, how many responses each student is allowed to submit, and whether you want the students to be anonymous or require them to give a name. The teacher sees the answers displayed like this: student name, their progress, and then the answers to each of the kinds of questions she used for quick question. A nice feature of Socrative is the ability to manage quizzes. You can create your own quizzes, you can import a quiz that another teacher might have made, and all your quizzes are stored right within the app. Also, reports can be sent to your email account. Here's a list of some quizzes that I used in my classroom last year. All the quizzes are saved and you're easily able to access them for your students. Creating and editing a quiz is very easy. You name your quiz, you come up with the questions, and you have the ability to vary your choices of whether you want to have short answer, true, false, or multiple choice. Each quiz is then saved with a document number. Okay, we're going to start and create our own quiz. First thing we'll do is go to Manage Quizzes, create a quiz, and we'll name it. Call it Haddon Township Trivia. We want to add some questions, so we'll click on Multiple Choice. And our first question will be, what is the HT mascot? And our answer choices will be eagle, hawk, raider. And I noticed I spelled hawk wrong, so we'll quickly edit that. And falcon. Correct answer we know is a hawk, so don't forget to click the box on correct. The next thing we'll do is a true-false question. Just scroll down, pick true-false, and we'll say Dr. Ward is the superintendent of schools. We know that to be a true answer, so we click true. Our third question will be short answer, and we'll ask people where in Haddon Township is your favorite place to eat. And we will scroll, and that will be our last question. We will save it, and then we will actually get to start the quiz. So we're going to hit start quiz. We're going to choose that quiz, and we're going to decide that we want to have the students work at their own pace. So I'll click the middle choice, and I want them to give their names, so we will keep all the settings the same. We'll start the quiz, and we're waiting for student responses. So we will go into a student's page. They've already logged into my room, so they enter their name and hit done, and the quiz comes up. So they go through the questions, they click on the choice, and they type in the short answer, hit finish the quiz, confirm that the activity is finished, and then if we go back to the teacher page, we can see that the student's responses are recorded right there for her to see, or him. We will finish, and those results can either be emailed, saved to my Google Drive, in a chart, or I can look at them later. So I'm going to decide I want to view them later, submit, and there you go. Last year, Mrs. Doherty and I shared quizzes with each other, and we could simply just add the number of the quiz, and both of our classes were able to use a quiz made by another teacher. A nice feature from Socrative. If you'd like, you can have your report sent immediately to your email, and you have a nice record of what happened during that class period, and you have a chance to look at them at a later time during the day. I included an example that was sent to my email. Obviously, I have some reteaching to do, but we do like Socrative because it doesn't require students to have an email address to log in to interact and respond, and it's easy to set up and use immediately in your own classroom. Good luck getting started with Socrative.